Why would a person involved in public speaking care about being charismatic? Because by its very definition, we find charismatic people compelling and persuasive. That is exactly what we want to achieve with our public presenting. We want to be influential. We want to be charismatic. But what makes a person charismatic? Well, some research conducted by a professor at the University of Queensland, his name is Bill von Hippel, was recently discussed in a Harvard Business Review podcast, and interestingly, the professor's research discovered that people who think and talk faster are considered more charismatic. In fact, the professor pointed out that, now get this, the strongest predictor of IQ or intelligence quotient is mental speed. It's used in all the IQ tests. And when you look across huge samples, the best predictor of somebody's overall IQ on average is how fast they are mentally. Fast mental processing tends to result in rapid response to questions and fast talking in general. Now, what's the difference between slow answers and quick ones? The research shows the difference is just a few hundred milliseconds. So this is obviously something that we can adjust for. So we don't want to waffle. We don't want to hesitate when we're presenting. People who hesitate and waffle, even if they have a good, fast mind, don't come across as charismatic. That is according to the research. Now, it's no surprise that extroverts tend to do a better job being charismatic in large groups because they're more comfortable in that setting. But introverts can be very charismatic as well in one-on-one conversations or small groups, as famously was the case with President Richard Nixon, who was a weak public speaker but very influential when dealing with a small group. Finally, remember that probably the greatest business presenter of all time, Steve Jobs, was anything but a fast talker. During his public presentations and unveilings of new products, he spoke very gradually, but was still captivating and charismatic because of the value of the content he was delivering to the audience. So my point is, while we don't want to waffle or dilly-dally, don't make the mistake of trying to become a fast talker. We don't want to change our speaking style that dramatically because we won't sound right, because it won't sound natural. Besides, if Steve Jobs and other great presenters can be charismatic without talking a blue streak, then so can you.